GameFront, and I'm gathered with Mark, and we're taking a look at a VR game called Ascend. Mark, could you give us a little information about how this game got started?
Yeah, for sure. Ascend is a VR multiplayer hero shooter. It was developed in cooperation with USC Games. It's been built over about 2 years, and it's a really awesome visceral immersive VR game about flying and fighting at the same time.
One of the things that really stopped me in my tracks and made me want to play the game, want to get an interview, was the idea that this is not a teleportation. You got to jump control to the location you're at. You're actually intuitively controlling your flight by leaning, correct?
Yeah. When we started building this, we had played a lot of VR games. Teleporting isn't the most immersive thing in the world, and thumbstick locomotion makes a lot of people sick, so we wanted to build a locomotion system that was immersive and didn't cause motion sickness. So we built something called lean motion. Basically, we figure out how players are leaning, we give players a jetpack, and we tell them to lean in the direction they want to fly.
Cool. I can't be the only one that feels cheated out of an experience where it's like, oh, I can't control where I'm moving. I teleport to the next dot on the ground that I pointed at. It's BS. And plus, I'm already, if I'm playing Mario Kart, I'm leaning my whole body to control it, and it's just not registering. So finally, a game's going to register the hard work I'm putting into it.
Yeah. Wow, my voice cracked there.
It's all right. We get it. This game is so popular, he's probably done a dozen interviews today, and it's day one of E3.
Yeah, no, I mean, just like you said, it gives the player a lot of freedom. It's a really robust system. We don't require any additional peripherals. So as long as you got a VR headset that plugs into a computer, you can play the game. What's really cool about it is it allows for something we call decoupled combat. Basically, you can use your body to fly in one direction, shoot in a second direction, look in a third, all intuitively, all really quickly.
So you feel like an action hero.
Exactly.
Now, there's only a couple of playable characters right now. Is it literally 2?
Yeah, so we only have 2 at the moment.
And there's a sword fighting one and a bullet one, right?
Yeah.
Now, call me crazy, but wouldn't you just want to get outside of the sword length and shoot the person with the sword?
Yeah, but she's got a pretty crazy dash that really gets her within mid-range. So it's not like she's a short-range melee character with swords, more like she's a mid-range lancing character.
And there's 2 more in development right now, or you're waiting to make sure that you get these 2 polished up?
So we're pretty happy with the way these 2 are. We have a 3rd and a 4th warrior prototyping right now, one with grenades, one with a death laser. We're still figuring out exactly how they work and how they're going to play, but we're pretty excited about them. If once we come out in August, if the community's pretty excited about the game, we can hopefully get those out there as soon as possible.
You mentioned that you're not going into early access, you're just going to release the game in August.
We don't want to give the perception that we're giving an unfinished game to the public or a potentially broken game. We're really proud of our product. Sure, we might not have a lot of content. The content that's there, it's polished, it works, and it gives you a great experience.
Yeah, it's really about the competition between 2 players. Can 2 players be the same character? Can it be sword fighter versus sword fighter?
Yeah, it'll still be just as awesome of a game.
Yeah. And the other question I have is, you've been working with USC. This is where you guys got the funding to create such an amazing game.
Yeah.
What kind of role did they have in guiding you? Did you have full creative control?
Yeah, we really did have full creative control. First of all, a lot of their support came from giving us a workspace, giving us the equipment and the resources we need to make this right. And then beyond that, they gave us a lot of mentorship. They gave us weekly check-ins, helping us make sure that the gameplay worked, kept were solid and polished, so we could get a game that was really fun to play.
Did they require your entire team to be USC students?
They would have liked that they be USC students, but you know, we had to triage here and there. If the mechanic isn't making spec, if it's not getting made on time, sometimes we have to bring in a little extra help to get it done.
Cool, and you've been working with all different platforms, Windows Mixed Reality, HTC, the Vive,
HTC
and
Vive,
Oculus Rift. You were explaining that there was some advantage to the Windows Mixed Reality and dev, right?
Yeah, we really like deving and demoing with Windows Mixed Reality just because setting up and tearing down those headsets is super easy. That being said, there are pros and cons. Sometimes the inside-out tracking doesn't work. The Oculus, it's a little more work to set up, but it's got the built-in headphones. You don't have to have unwieldy headsets to carry around with you. So there are trade-offs.
Cool. Thank you very much. I can't wait to get my hands on the game, Mark.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate your time.
Thanks for talking with us.
So when it says touch and hold the button with your dominant hand, it means reach out and touch this blue circle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I was like, is it the button with the big red cross?
Yeah.
Which is the thing that means no in real life. Why that was my instinct of like, I'll push it over and over if I have
Right.
to.
So right side is swords, left side is guns.
Okay, and do I just touch it?
Yeah. Hold. Perfect.
Touch to drop. All right, here we go.
All right, so hovering is holding both grips. Right? Awesome. Looks like you already know kind of what you're doing.
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet.
Wow.
Now shoot inside that. There you go.
Oh, crazy.
All right, now enter the elevator to enter the map.
Whoa. Is this the elevator?
We got it. Perfect.
Is it my death if I hit the pink lava?
No.
Thank God.
Yep.
In order to move, do I have to be hovering?
Yes.
That's actually useful. That way I can plant myself.
Right. You could stop at any elevation.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Is there another player here yet?
I'm not sure if they're in. Mark, are they in?
It's okay, I don't want to rush anybody.
For sure, dude. Not everyone's super skilled.
I mean, now you're going to make me blush. I'm glad that you can't see how red my skin's turning right now. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh.
All right. We're ready to begin the match. Get ready. All right. So essentially what you need to do is capture both orange objectives at the same time, turn them in on top of the tower, right? Do that without dying and you're good.
Okay. So the objectives, is there a marker on it?
You'll see it. It's orange and you can see it through walls, but it'll be a second before it appears.
Oh, okay.
Oh, close. That person's low.
the objective out there yet?
Yeah, it's down there too.
That? What is the second objective? You ascended. What's that mean?
You won.
Oh, I won.
Easy.
That's great.
All right.